Hi guys, if you want to check your own relationship, please contact me for your own personal reading. It is still on the special throughout the month of September. Hi guys, this is my X spread. I have designed it. This is pretty much what is the merge of psychology, archetypes, energies, tarot, occult, everything together. There are 7 different significators. What means significator? It is basically a card that represents a category. And the same cards exist in a deck, so we might have the same card coming out. So let me really quickly run you through it, what they mean. So when we start the reading, we just can go through it quick, right? So the first category, the magician category, number 1 tells me if this relationship is a starter. Magician is the one with the tools. Magician is the one who can manifest. Look at this energy, the bolt of basically electrical bolt going right through him. Something that can be created. Is it infinite? Is it going to last? Is it forever after all, right? Now, what in this category you have cheating? What in this category you have sneakiness? Then right away we know it's not going to be a really solid relationship. Now the next category is temperance reversed. So temperance is an angel, very specific spiritual kind of connectivity, right? This is more or less what's going on kind of like day-to-day kind of level, but this is kind of like very spiritual. Can we overcome our differences? Because everybody is getting along when they're getting along. It is the issue when we do not get along, how to actually address it, right? So when the temperance is reversed, they're actually more exploring things that do not work out. And if they are not kind of like working out, I want to see what is the glue that is missing. So literally you buy the glue. So if the glue is you have to fix yourself, then you know I either will have to change my ways, or this relationship is not going to work out. Or if he doesn't change, it's not going to go anywhere, right? This can also mean you're not communicating well on a financial level, etc., etc. Then we have significators, Queen of Wands and Knight of Wands. So one of them is you, whichever one you pick. So one is going to say, and generally I take Queen of Wands as the main one. So this is going to tell me what a partner thinks about you, how they see you, like what projections they have on you, because we all have our little kind of like movie that kind of we project on this person, and in spite of all appearances we keep striving to get that. So 8 of Wands is my communication card and my energy cards. It's going to tell me how this really works in between the two of you and what kind of like love arrows did happen or happening. Then this is going to be the partner. It's going to tell me literally what you're never told, what they really think, what they really feel. Then the judgment card is literally my karma card. I have 4 karma cards, this one being the strongest. So why karma? Because things from the past are coming to the surface and we are dealing with them once for all. Have you been good? Have you done the right things? Have you tried to manipulate? Were you manipulated? This is all basically now summarized by karma and saying, okay, well, this is how I see this relationship. So this is more or less kind of like what you have been given and then what you did with that, and sort of like verdict, if you wish. And this is going to tell me the quality of your relationship at this time and if there is a possibility of moving to the next level. All right, so now when we kind of like have this intro, and it was 3 minutes 50 seconds, then just jump into this month, since basically I'm just a few days late. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to extend it, because this really should be from the 15th to the 15th, so that way we can really see kind of like how the passage of the month will go. So I'm going to do here basically 4 lines and maybe sneak peek for the end of the September. So it's going to be from the 15th to 22nd or 20. I usually go in a 10 days chunk. 15, well, let's say 15th to 22nd, 22nd to the end of the month, then the first 10 days, second 10 days, last 10 days. So we can kind of like actually cover September, so you kind of like see the trajectory as well. So guys, let's start. Hi, my lovely Cancers. Let's see what is in store for your relationship. If your ex is coming back, and for on and off relationships as well. So, wow, I think it was Gemini. There is like the reminiscing, but this is something that is really on your turf. You know really how to do it. In fact, I think you have your own personal library inside of your head with all these like beautiful moments. Some people store books on the shelves, but you store these like beautiful memories in your mind. So some of them are going to be really prevalent. So we are looking right now the first week. Keep in mind, tarot is kind of like notorious for timing, but at least we're going to see timeline and things that will be coming out. What needs to be fixed? If you're inquiring about somebody with whom you have been long-term, with whom you're married, they have to be fixed. And I don't mean clipped, I mean fixed. I mean, this person, especially if this person is Taurus, needs to stabilize, needs to kind of come around. Maybe you have this kind of like feelings attached to certain beautiful moments that you had with this person, and you guys are at some kind of crossroads. You did invest quite a bit in this. You're rebuilding this like really, really methodically, but right now you're wondering if you really wish to continue. Is it worth it? You kind of like are really good with finances. Cancer is really good at why. Usually Taurus and Capricorn have that reputation. In my opinion, I think Cancer is usually the best, and Sagittarians are good that way as well, but they're more on the lucky side. You really kind of like deeply kind of like are able to feel the situation. So let's see. So you're like, this is like your portfolio, like this didn't perform. What do I do? Yeah, I really like the owner of this company, but I cannot justify myself doing this anymore. What do I do? What shall I do? It's kind of that kind of question. And it could be that you're questioning yourself, well, should I really continue with this person? Yes, we had some nice memories, but the string, like you want to make a string, right? A necklace, and they're like 3 beautiful pearls and everything else. We'll see what's everything else. Well, there's going to be some kind of surprising event. Something will jump at you. Something from somewhere, you'll find something. You'll find something. You might contact your partner. They're going to be very defensive about it. Very defensive. You have to ask yourself why they're so defensive about it. 2 sevens. Very unstable. It will be a very unstable week. And it's going to result with 8 of Swords. This is spiritual box. It's a protection. Nothing is happening in this case. It's maybe just a slight realization. It's not as bad as it could be. It is feeling stuck, literally feeling stuck. You know, like you went back into your little hole and you want to get out. You don't know what is out. Literally, I don't know what is out. This has been like pretty bad, right? So you're kind of like staying still. Whoa. Magician reversed is illusionist, is somebody who will tell you many things that are not necessarily true. Somebody who, this is like anti-Harry Potter. What is it, word out? No? Okay, gosh, I'm so bad with my Harry Potter memorabilia in my head. You are probably going to straighten me out. So this pretty much is, as I said, the analogy and some other thing, it's the rock star going bad. You know, not going into the music because you love the music. Oh my gosh, if I become popular, all those chicks would sleep with me. Really? That's what is, you know, in your head? That's kind of the person who's going to tell you anything. Anything. I'm famous, I'm this, I'm this, and this. And if you want to believe it, that's yours, right? So let's see the last week from the 23rd to the end of the month. Well, looks like you, and this could be female or male, might be coming through as the person who can be kind of like mover and shaker and about the outcome of this. Well, you don't feel that it was lucky. You feel that things are maybe harder here. You kind of like you're not maybe getting a lucky break over here. Look, this is weird. He wants to come to to have something light, to maybe have friends with benefits arrangement. And you're not going, and this is what's going to be probably disappointing for you. It's going to be really hard, and go, oh, you know, I really thought that was something else. You had this like nice romantic kind of like idyllic picture in your head, and then somebody goes, well, you know, let's do that, almost like as if this is your only value, right? And you're going to get confused at some point. It's okay, like, where am I going? I don't see where I'm going. I'm not really clear, like, if I'm going to trip, and am I tripping already, right? And yet, that's what he thinks with this. Or she. Look, it's coming back. It's like that coming back energy. Be careful, like being stuck and then coming back to a situation that is really not great. But maybe it's coming back to resolve it and kind of move on. Look at the bickering, establishing boundaries. Somebody is going to really, really violate your boundaries. Somebody's going to tell you that you are the one who is wrong because they want what they want. They want that get from you, the illusion. They want something from you. And then, quite frankly, don't think long term. They are thinking right then, right now. And they want to get sex. Nothing else. And when they get it, let's see what happens. The first week of September, yeah, all of a sudden the romance is out of the window and they disappear. You might feel jealous. There you go. Emotional manipulation galore. Kind of like maybe again telling everything you want to hear, but just not showing up on a date, kind of a thing, right? And hence you're going to have like tremendous anxiety, sadness, hissy fits, you know, the range of it, where you feel betrayed. But I mean, they're so sweet to you. Come on, it's you are the problem. So they're actually almost making you feel that you are the one doing something wrong. So be careful. This can be a little bit narcissistic because Magician is reversed with King of Cups reversed, and then you are like that narcissistic supply over here, and you're trying to win their love, and it's carrot and the stick keeps going and never happens. But it's probably not a narcissist here, probably just narcissistic behavior, because look, the Justice is reversed. So yeah, things are not really evolving well. They're not just, for sure, they're not in balance. This partner doesn't know what they want. No matter what they're offered, they're like kind of saying no to it. They're holding their arms in front of their heart, protecting their heart just right here. Look, it's the same theme all over. You know, let's talk about this card. This card is called luxury in some decks. In the other decks, it's called boredom. You know, I have to tell you, in my 43 years on this planet, that people who are bored are also boring. And there is only one antidote to boredom and boring: creativity. And creativity doesn't have antidote. So if this person doesn't really want to do something, and kind of, if the only creativity for them is creation of another human being, well, sorry dude, because look, there are three people again. They're kind of like living in the moment, and they really don't care who gets hurt. And it's kind of always, whatever you say, they will have one up, and they will always, you know, like when you go on a date and you want to share, you want to get to know each other. Oh, I love cats. I hate cats. Why would you say that if you want me to like you, right? Or you know, I don't know, I like, you know, Latin dancing. Oh, I was number one when I was 6 years old. Kind of the thing like that, right? It's like that kind of personality, which kind of like kind of gives you that feeling. Well, it looks like you're going to get it. You're going to see it, you're going to observe it, you're going to not share it, you're going to keep it for yourself, and so that's it. So let's see the second week in September from the 8th to 15th. There is like this awakening. Okay, I have to take care of my own business. Sure, I don't want to be single, but I really have to take care of me. And it's going to be harshness, but you know, you're going to strike it back. You unfortunately are still not over this person. You're still not allowing this to die. It's still living on some level, whether actively or inactively, but this is going to become at this stage senseless suffering, and only you're guilty of that because you know what happened, you see. But there is right after that, it could be some reassessment. Shall I go or shall I not go? Queen of Swords can't talk about breakups. You see, Knight is looking this way, Queen of Swords is looking this way. It's kind of fairness, literally putting things on the table and say, okay, there are really beautiful elements about this relationship. I really remember when we were there, and you look at me a certain way. You made me feel very special. But it looks like it was a seduction stage, and all these poems and essays that I was receiving are not receiving. So he might say, I was just seducing you, and I was seductive, and I just really generally don't do it. So these beautiful moments are not going to repeat anymore. And you say, okay, so those are two beautiful pearls. So what else is around there? Because it just looks like some kind of like plain string. So what else is around is a turmoil. This guy is full of it. His guy didn't build himself properly. And you're going to say, oh, no. I know I'm suffering, but this is too much of turbulence in my life. So communication gets cut off and the relationship ends. Sorry guys, this is a pretty bad story. It's like not a good night story for sure. But trust me, from what kind of fellow or person this is, you are better off. On a good note, this is a general reading, and this might not be you whatsoever, because so many different energies, everybody's sending me a little kind of vibe, and I'm trying to pick up if there is like something common, right? Common denominator. This is what you see. Your own energy could be different, so contact me for your own personal reading. And lastly, the more kind of love reading, not just exes, are coming out tomorrow, so just look out for that. And to get really on reading, either just like this spread or even more intense, check my website or check Facebook. And guys, love your comments. It really means so much to me. Then I say, this can also mean that as well. You're enlightening me, and it like works on such a much higher level. Everybody helps everybody, and I love you for that. And so please comment and please subscribe so you're the first one to get new releases, and I'll see you on the Facebook. Until tomorrow, I love you. Okay, all the best for this month. Well, thank you for watching, and please remember to join my Facebook as well, where you can get different tips and possibly healing as well on daily basis. Thanks again. Until the next time, love you.